here what we got going on today from sunny San Diego, and that is learning how to hit the mitt. So a lot of people get this misconstrued, like once somebody puts the mitts in, like they think they got to like try to rip your coach's arms out, and it's just the opposite. You're working technique, you're working combinations, footwork, just putting stuff together rather than trying to rip my hands out of the socket. So this is Eric's third time of hitting the mitts training. So this is probably maybe 3 hours in or so. I'm going to go over a couple different combinations of things you can get started on. Ideally, now Eric's southpaw, okay, so that means his right hand is forward, his right foot is forward. Now ideally, the right goes to the right and the left goes to the left. Okay, now it's traditional how you're hitting hand pads. So we're just going to do that again. Now when I hold these up, he's going to hit a jab cross, front hand, back hand, or right hand, left hand. As he's doing that, one hand punches, one hand stays on the phone. You always at least have one hand on the phone. Now, if you're not punching, both hands are on the phone. So hopefully you can get that one visual in your mind. There you go. Good job. Now, if you notice when he punches, that snap, that noise, that's exactly what you want when you hit the mitt. That means he's not pushing the mitt, he's punching it. So for example, what happens if you punch at 100 miles an hour going out? Eric, do you know how fast it's going to come back?
200?
Right on, 200, thank you.
I guess.
Yeah, it's always double speed back. So if a punch goes out at 100 miles an hour, it comes back at 200 miles an hour, and that's where you get that sound, that snap that Eric has right now in the mitt. Okay, now we're going to make it a little bit more difficult. Unless you're fighting a two-headed Martian, nobody's head's going to be that big, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to hold one mitt up. He's going to hit jab cross on this mitt, jab cross on this mitt. And I didn't even know I had these. So these Hayabusa, I don't even know what to, PTS3, these mitts are like second to none. I love these things. I'm not getting a plug. I'm not giving, nobody's cutting me a check for these. I'm just letting you know these mitts are like no other. I use them from small guys like 150 up to guys at like, 380. So 150, probably up to 380. I've got that whole genre, and these things hold up like the best ever. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. He's gonna throw the same punch, but on one mitt. Jab cross on one mitt, boom, jab cross on the other mitt. Now these mitts are essentially the same size as somebody's face. So you get in the habit of letting both hands, because the jab cross, that 1-2, is the most popular, the most used punch combination in boxing. So without having to worry about punches coming back at you, you're getting used to throwing that jab cross, that 1-2, at your opponent's face without anything coming back. So you'll start getting muscle memory into it. And all the older guys, like maybe 70 above, give or take, you start working that brain plasticity. So it's learning something new to get your thought process going again. And so we've done jab cross off of 2 mitts, jab cross off of 1 mitt. Do you prefer one over the other?
Yeah, I like the other one, the first one better.
That 1-2? Okay.
Yeah.
It does line up better if you hold the 2, because you get to turn the jab over and you get to turn the cross over. So you get to put the hips into it. So Eric's a hardcore, comes from a hardcore wrestling background. It's a lot of hip work and everything else with wrestling, but he's athletic, so it makes my job much easier. So now we're going to incorporate all 3: jab cross on one mitt, jab cross on the other mitt, and then jab cross on both mitts. Perfect. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Yes, sir. Okay, so now we're going to even take it one step further. Jab, cross, jab. Same mitt breakdown, but just jab, cross, jab.
Jab, cross, jab.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
good. Yes, sir. Good job.
Okay.
Perfect. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So everybody watching this, you can see what it looks like. Sorry, my bad. From getting into the mitt, starting to learn how to do this, whether it's holding or punching. Because I've had a lot of parents hit me up through COVID. They're training their kids at home now, but they don't know what the heck to do. So this is a great drill to get started. Even I do this with my pros. So it's no different. So I don't stop doing this. We start this, and my world-class pros, we still do the same breakdown, the same combination. So this will get you started in the life of hitting mitts and knowing how to hit mitts and hold them and all that kind of stuff. So for right now, if you didn't know,
Now you know.